What's up, you guys? I'm Natasha. Welcome to Shepherding Peppers Farm, especially if you're new and especially if you're an old friend. I am going to be talking about what we are growing in the 2025 garden this year, and more specifically, peppers. You guys know that I love peppers, so much so that our little hobby farm is named after peppers, Shepherding Peppers. And as such, this is one of the ones that I get most excited to talk about, growing the peppers. Now, we grow a lot of different varieties and we have a lot of different uses. I will eat peppers like a big red bell pepper, like an apple. I love them, love peppers. And because of that, we are, I don't know, I'm just really excited. Oh, my paints are out right now in my books. Typically I like close that. I noticed it in the background of the camera. I paint, you guys probably didn't know that, but yeah. Not often, I don't have a ton of free time, but I paint. Anyways, we're gonna start with sweet peppers. Hopefully this will just be one video. It should be, because I feel like I didn't go as crazy with new varieties this year as I did the last year. Plus, I ordered peppers and some other seed varieties from a seed company. I can't remember what the name of it was. I'm gonna look it up and I will link it in this video. Like, well, I'm not gonna link it. I'm gonna type it in this video so you can see it. Because I ordered seeds from them in November and they never shipped it. I got a receipt. Doesn't look like my credit card got stolen or anything like that. I really need to reach out to the bank and just like file a dispute against this seed company, which everything I had read said that they had really reputable reviews and things like that. But I think it's like Little Island Seed Company or something like that. They never sent me the seeds, and I emailed them and they never responded to the email when I was like, hey, you know, is there a delay? Like, what's going on? Anyways, they had these really cool pepper seeds that I was really excited about growing. There was supposed to be a cold hardy variety of pepper. I even mentioned it in like one of the last garden videos that we did. And I just never got them. So don't recommend ordering from there. But yeah. So we're gonna talk about it. I'll let you know which varieties are new, I'll let you know which varieties I love, and what I intend to grow most of these for the purpose of what I'm not growing, although the peppers that I'm not growing are kind of far in between. I tend to want to grow them all. We're gonna start off with, these aren't organized. So I say, oh, we're gonna start off with like bell peppers, and then we'll get into like pimento peppers, but they're all disorganized. And then I can grab all the bell pepper type ones out. That would be very logical and very organized. I've made a mess. What else is new? All right, to kick it off, we're gonna go with, where is that? Your standard California Wonder Bell pepper. This grows really well for us here. California is a very warm environment. This pepper was specifically produced and bred in California, so it's used to hot climates. We're very humid here. We are growing in gardening zone 8B. If you're new to the channel and any of the past garden tours, you can see there's tons of peppers. California Wonder Bells are one of my favorites, given the fact that they're reliable. They grow really nice, large sized peppers without needing to have a hybrid seed, so I can reliably save seeds from my Wonder Bell peppers year after year. I know that I'm gonna continually get a really decent size bell pepper. So love them. I'm a really big fan of California Wonder Bell peppers. I grow Wonder Bell peppers and bell pepper type peppers for mostly fresh eating. We eat a lot of fresh peppers in the summer. It's pretty much a constant thing. We'll eat a lot of green ones, and then once they start ripening, it's pretty much red and ripe peppers, and we're eating them as side dishes for like every single meal and just really enjoying them. We will also make stuffed bell peppers, and I put a lot in the freezer to add to chilies and soups and to include in recipes all throughout the winter. I like to grow enough peppers that I don't have to buy them from the grocery store, because the grocery store peppers are really expensive. So I like to grow those. Now, a new variety of pepper that we're gonna grow this year, this one's from Baker Creek. Seth! He's my pronunciation guy.
What's up?
I can't pronounce this. I scared him. He thought I was in trouble. I'm not in trouble. Pronounce this. I'm pretty sure, is this French? It has a D and an apostrophe. It has, that's why I come in here. It has a D and an apostrophe.
That's España, isn't it? That's
España.
Spanish. That's Spanish. It's de España. That means like of Spain or something.
I feel like you should do this pepper video with me, and that would be fun.
Do de España?
Do de España.
Or something along those lines.
You did the pepper video with me last year. Oh, it does. It says on here, it says it's a Spanish mammoth pepper. It just looked like a really big bell pepper, and then it said it was pretty disease resistant, so I was like, okay, why not? We'll give that one a try. Now, another variety of bell pepper that I've always really liked, okay, not always, I think last year was the first year that I grew it, but I really liked it enough to randomly say always, is the Monster Yellow Bell Pepper. It's exactly what it describes. This is a really big bell pepper. It can get up to 8 inches long and 4 inches wide, and it turns yellow. Most of the ones that we harvested ended up not being a fully yellow bell pepper. They often almost looked like candy canes, a lot like you can see in this picture where they were green and yellow, but they were really excellent, really, really good. I love big peppers because you can stuff them easier and there's just so much more you can do with them. Black peppers. I almost didn't plan to grow these this year. This one was kind of on the chopping block. I was on the fence about it because it was my least productive pepper that grew. So if I had less space to devote to the peppers, I probably wouldn't grow this one again. This is kind of like the black pepper second chance. Because I could only get like 1 or 2 black peppers off of a plant, and that was it. Are you coming in?
Yeah.
Yay!
Believe it or not, it is a French
Come over here.
word
No, come here.
that means sweet from Spain.
Hey, I don't know if you heard that. It was in front of the camera. It's a French word that means sweet from Spain.
A French phrase, I guess.
I will come over. You want to sit on the couch?
Do de España.
Do de España. I can sit on the couch with you. Okay.
Oh, do de España.
So yeah, the black peppers almost didn't make the list for growing because they really weren't very productive.
True.
We only got like 1 or 2 of them off the plants. But we have enough room. We do it again.
It was a blot on our record.
This is like fun. Another one that we're definitely going to be growing again this next year is the Leslie sweet pepper. Why would we grow the Leslie sweet pepper?
Because it's fun.
Also because it is technically considered the world's sweetest pepper, and it does hold true to the name.
It tastes good.
It's a very, very sweet red pepper. It's kind of on the smaller side, but it's worth it because of the taste. Now when it comes to sweet red peppers, Cubanelle peppers are mostly grown and eaten when they're green. They're considered a pepper that you would fry. They're used in a lot of Latin cuisine. We let a lot of these ripen this year. And this was Natty's favorite ripe red pepper. She said it was even sweeter than the Leslie pepper. So if you haven't tried growing Cubanelle peppers for the purpose of eating a really juicy, sweet red pepper, I would definitely recommend doing that. I'm gonna grow so many of these next year for that purpose. Cubanelles may possibly be one of my favorite peppers.
Very.
Okay, Ash County pimento pepper.
Pretty
This
good.
is the pepper that is used for making pimento cheese.
Correct.
I'm gonna tell you a little story. When Seth was interviewing for different jobs before he moved out here to Myrtle Beach, we interviewed at a place in North Carolina. And I never know how much detail to give or not give, so I kind of err on the side of not as much. So I'm gonna try and give you the story without like being too detailed. But they had pimento cheese sandwiches at the meeting that we were at with our family. They're very nice people.
Yes.
Those sandwiches were awful. They were terrible. It was really bad. I was really excited because it looked really good, and I took one bite of it and I was like, oh. And the whole time, hi baby.
Put a strawberry.
The whole time they've been saying,
A blanket.
oh, you have to try so-and-so's pimento cheese sandwich. They're famous for it. It's so good.
I think it was you.
It was disgusting.
Come here.
And I had decided in that moment,
Strawberry.
I don't like pimento cheese. That's pretty much it for me. I was not okay with the pimento cheese. However, the pimento cheese that we make here on our little do it, say it.
It's not comparable. This is just better.
It is
A lot.
so much better. Do you guys remember the pimento cheese that we made this year?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very good.
It's really good. We would eat it with crackers sometimes. Just we had dinner once where we just had pimento cheese and crackers and veggies because it was really good. And this pepper was bred and grown in Ashe County, North Carolina. So it grows exceptionally well in hot, humid climates like we have here in South Carolina, because North Carolina is our neighbor. Now I love pimento cheese, but it was not a good kicking off to the pimento cheese introduction.
No, that's true.
Really bad.
It's bad.
It was really bad.
It's bad.
It was not good. Well, and when somebody says this is my famous recipe, and like other people are like, yeah, it's so good, I'm expecting something really exciting, and then we're back with microphones because our children are loud. Two varieties we're not growing are the small red bell pepper and the smaller yellow bell pepper.
Not just because they're small.
Kind of, because we
maybe
have
because they're small.
all of these big red bell peppers and we have the monster yellow bell pepper, so I just kind of figured it wasn't necessary. That was my thought process there.
They didn't make the cut.
They did not make the cut. The last two bell pepper types that I have is the elephant ear bell pepper. Really liked this. This was super tasty. Was not very productive, but very tasty. So I'm giving it kind of like a second chance.
So it got like a C.
Got a C.
If it grows better, then it'll be better.
Yes. It was really good. And the last one that we're not going to be growing on the bell pepper front is the sweet chocolate bell pepper.
Yeah, it really just wasn't super special. It didn't.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything tasty. I don't know.
It's problematic to name something after chocolate just because it looks sort of like it.
Yes.
Because then it won't taste like it, and if it doesn't taste like chocolate, then why tease?
Right, but well, I mean, it's so disappointing. Like, obviously, you don't expect it to totally be a chocolate pepper, but you expect it to at least be like really sweet or good, you know, something kind of special, and it was not. Very sad. So, okay. Oh, I guess I forgot this one. It's called Nachuda pepper.
Nachuda.
It's technically a type of bell pepper. It's a Polish variety. It's just kind of like a small little bell pepper. Again, it's one of those circumstances where it's just not something that's really extra special. And because I'm me and always searching for the most exciting or delicious or
weird
things,
yeah.
It just doesn't make the cut for that reason. So, okay. Now we're going to talk about pimento. No. Yes. More pimento type peppers. No. We're going to have another type of pimento pepper, and then I have the paprika peppers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to get out. So this right here, a type of pepper that Seth's going to pronounce.
Oh, pimento, what does it say? De Arnoia?
Yeah, I think that's right. He doesn't trust my handwriting. I write like a doctor when I'm in a rush. It's kind of like chicken scratch. I got it from Refining Fire Chilies, which last year I was really excited about. That was a new seed company for me. You can Google them. I had about a 50% success on the germination rate. And then I had a viewer who had commented and was like, I didn't really have super good success from those seeds either, but they were able to reach out to the individual who runs it. He also has a YouTube channel. I don't know him personally. I know you could Google it though. And he was able to get her some more seeds. I didn't do that. I didn't reach out to him. I just kind of took the blow and continued on. But he has a lot of really unique pepper varieties, and I'm always really excited to try new things. So as such, I ordered a handful of seeds from him, and he sent us a ton of extras this year. And this was one of the 3 free seed varieties that he sent that we're going to be trying in the garden. It almost looks like a bell pepper. It's a very long pimento pepper, which is unusual. The majority of pimento peppers are on the smaller side. So it's pretty exciting to see a bell pepper sized pimento pepper. Pimento peppers can also be enjoyed as fresh eating peppers. They're not limited to just making cheese with. So
true. And some people may just prefer them as peppers. Especially if the cheese variety is bad.
Yes, very, very bad.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the choricerdo. Yes, I can say it now.
Choricerdo, yeah. Plus, it says it on the back of it, I think.
Shush. No one has to know that. This is a wonderful paprika pepper. I actually had a fun little chat with somebody this growing season on YouTube who tried to argue with me about the definition of what a paprika pepper was. Do you remember that?
Oh, I mean, that's one of a few people that try and impose their tribal knowledge.
Yes. Which is always hilarious to me because although there are certain things that are open to interpretation, the general understanding is that paprika is powdered pepper. However, there are specific peppers that have been bred and developed over the years that dry better through the process of hanging or dehydrating, that don't mold, that are quick to ripen on the plants, that are produced mainly for the purpose of making paprika. This is one of those varieties right here. This pepper, although you can eat it fresh or you could pan fry it, which is excellent. I love fried peppers dipped in aioli sauce. It's really good as a paprika pepper. You can hang it to dry and not have to worry about it, where with certain peppers, you're not going to take a bell pepper and hang a bell pepper up to dry. It's going to mold. It's going to rot. They also take a really long time to ripen on the plant, whereas the choricerdo peppers, they can be hung to dry. They're going to ripen really quickly on the plant. They are ideal for making paprika. They're perfect for that. There are also other peppers like this one.
Is that an eye?
That is an eye, yes.
So it's Capia?
Capia Sweet. This is a variety from Refining Fire Chilies. It's a new paprika variety for us. And it was a free seed variety that they sent. The Capria, I already lost it. Capia. The Capia Sweet paprika pepper. So this is a pepper that once again has been developed to dry quickly, to ripen on the plant, all of that good stuff. But these are both really good types of paprika peppers. I've spent an extraordinary amount of time researching and learning about peppers. So it's always interesting to me when people decide to get sassy for no reason. I've never ever looked at anybody's stuff and been like, actually, I need to correct you on blah, blah, blah. I just don't have time for that. Hakuna Matata for the rest of your days. Why you gotta be so grouchy, man?
That's fact. That's a fair statement.
This is called the Melrose pepper.
From Melrose Place.
Yes, the TV show. You should Google this on Refining Fire Chilies.
Okay.
And see what it
Refining
says.
Fire.
Because I don't actually, this was another free seed variety from them. I don't really know much about this pepper or its purpose. So I would be curious to learn myself. We can learn together. Means no worries.
Right.
Now I'm gonna have it stuck in my head all day long. I have Hakuna Matata myself.
Melrose pepper. If your grandmother is Italian and grew up in Chicago, you know about these peppers.
Hey!
On how they originated here, the story goes like this. An Italian family immigrated to Melrose Park, Illinois, which is a western suburb of Chicago. They brought with them the seeds of these tender and sweet thin-skinned peppers. After that, the peppers found their way into the local produce stands, and the rest is history.
That's pretty cool.
Essentially, Chicago.
I'm excited to try these. They look a lot like the choricerdo peppers, but a little bit smaller. So it'll be fun to grow those this year. I can't resist a free new seed variety. This one is also one of theirs. They sent this one to us. I think I may have ordered like one or two pepper varieties. Maybe I ordered this one. I don't know. Gatherer's Gold. Gatherer's Gold. Very exciting. It sounds really nice. I may have ordered this after reading a description.
They look pretty good. They look big.
Okay, I probably ordered them then. I like big peppers.
Extremely sweet Italian frying or roasting type pepper. Developed by a plant breeder in Oregon.
Ooh, hopefully it does well here.
It's an original farm variety from Oregon State University. Yeah.
We're Oregon Ducks fans in this house, so not Oregon State. Sorry.
These golden orange fruits can get up to 10 inches long, be over 2 inches wide at the stem.
Cool. They look great. They look like really good peppers.
So that's big.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. I'm not growing as many mini varieties of bell peppers this year because they're a pain in the tush to cut and seed to make snacks with. It's much easier with bigger varieties of peppers to cut them and seed them, and less work is just better.
Truth. Much easier to deal with in that way.
Which is why I'm actually not planning on growing any of these mini yellow bell peppers or mini red bell peppers this year. Because I am planning on growing.
I mean, unless you're just gonna like bite them.
Just bite them right off. I am planning on growing the Pippin's Golden Honey Sweet Pepper.
Because those are really good.
They're really good.
If you get it ripe, if you let it ripen, it's amazing.
It is excellent. We're filming a video. This is the only variety of smaller mini bell type peppers that I'm intending to grow really this year, with the exception of the habanada, which is also a small variety of pepper, but
that also is good flavor.
So good. Habanadas are one of my favorite peppers to snack on. They are outstanding. They have no heat to them, but they have that tropical fruity flavor that you can only typically get with a really hot pepper. So they're delicious. I love them.
Yes, that's very good.
But they look mean. They're like a mean looking, like it looks like something that should just like burn your intestines, make you suffer the next day. But they're not.
They really do. They really do look like that. Just don't confuse a habanada with a habanero.
No. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That would not be good for your health or your intestinal lining.
But no, that almost has like the similar fruity or floral taste without being hot.
Yes, totally agree. Totally agree. And on that note, another kind of new favorite variety that we had last year that we're growing is the Venezuelan tiger pepper. Ah,
yes. Yeah, those are really good too.
So good. They're crunchy and juicy. And I feel like you can smell it through the seed packet.
Yes. I feel like, I don't know, maybe.
You really liked this one too, which I hadn't pulled out yet.
Yeah.
The sweet moringa. Now, the sweet moringa actually does have a little bit of heat to it. Like, it has a tiny bit.
Okay, yeah, a little bit.
It's very minimal, though. I mean, under, I think, 500 Scovilles. That's what I want to say. It's not more than 500 Scovilles.
It's not super hot, but you might be a little surprised if you're expecting no heat.
Yes.
Just initially
But it's a very sweet tropical pepper, a lot like the Venezuelan tiger pepper. It's really good.
Great flavor. Yeah, it's.
It would be an excellent seasoning pepper.
It's got.
Now, this was the one that was the size of a small hand grenade.
Oh yes, that's right. Kaboom.
Kaboom. Kaboom it.
Kaboom.
Well, it says on the thing, sweet, smoky flavor, and it does kind of have that.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Very good.
So yeah, I would have to say the habanada, sweet moringa, and the Venezuelan tiger peppers have all been really, really great peppers for having a really good punch of flavor and tropicalness to them that you only typically get with those super hots without them being super hot. This pepper, this is the one that Layla loves. So the Arroz con Pollo pepper, my oldest daughter, this is a pepper that's typically used to season chicken, as you could probably ascertain by the name.
Pollo.
It's a pepper that's grown for the purpose of seasoning chicken dishes because it's very flavorful, so you don't need a lot of them to impact the cooking dish that you're making. Layla, our oldest, loves these. She would wipe us out of these peppers. I do have a bag that I was able to hang in the laundry room and dehydrate for seeds. But man, we would bring in a basket of these Arroz con Pollo peppers and she would just sit there and eat them, the whole thing.
Yeah.
She loved them. They're really good. Very, very good. As long as you don't confuse them with the Vasanti sweet habanero pepper, then they're excellent.
Yeah. You make somebody eat one.
I'm so sorry.
And then it burns their soul.
They're literally the exact same size and they look almost identical.
Well, they look close enough, truthfully, but taking a bite of them, you will notice the difference.
I've never seen him so red in my whole life.
It was not pleasant. It was not a pleasant experience.
I'm so sorry.
Trust me, it's fine.
Mm,
It was not fine.
it was not fun. Okay. The Italian pepperoncini. I grow this every year. We pickle pepperoncinis to make Italian salads. I typically only grow 1 or 2 plants because they produce really well, and you only need so many. So
That's true.
we're good that way. And then last but not least is the
Sriracha.
the Sriracha giant chocolate pepper. I really like this one. As the chocolate pepper goes, the kids really like this one too. It had a lot more sweetness than the chocolate bells did, and it was really interesting seeing this massive pepper kind of grow. So I really like this one. This one was excellent, really fun. I feel like we're so low down on this couch. It's like, look at this table, and then I haven't decided on this. Banana peppers.
Oh.
Mostly because
banana peppers are pretty good.
You think we should grow a couple? Maybe we will.
We should try it.
Okay, we're also gonna grow a couple of banana peppers.
Because why not?
Why not? I've had banana pepper seeds that we've grown that have ended up being hot banana peppers and not mild banana peppers. And it bothers me when I'm expecting no heat and then I get a bunch of heat. I like to know what to expect. I like to be prepared. You know?
Sort of.
No, I do. Sometimes.
Whether or not you like it, sometimes it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't. So that's it. That
does
conclude
it for the peppers.
the What Are We Growing Peppers edition. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us in our bedroom. We've been bullied by our children lately.
Yes.
But they're so cute.
Cute bullies.
Adorable bullies.